Are you planning to move to Germany in 2026 for work, a better salary, permanent residence, or a better future? Germany remains one of Europe's biggest economies and one of the most important destinations for skilled workers from around the world. But Germany's immigration system has changed significantly in recent years. The country is making it easier for qualified foreign workers to enter the labor market, while also creating new pathways for people who have professional experience, practical skills, or want to come to Germany to search for a job. So if you're seriously considering Germany in 2026, you need to understand which visa fits your profile, what qualifications you need, how the opportunity card works, what salaries are required, which jobs are in demand, and how you can eventually move toward permanent residence. In this video, we're breaking down the Germany Work Visa Guide 2026, including skilled worker visas, the EU Blue Card, Opportunity Card, professionally experienced workers, job opportunities, salaries, German language requirements, family reunification, and pathways toward permanent residence. Let's begin. Germany. Why? Germany is Europe's largest economy and one of the world's major industrial countries. It has a powerful manufacturing sector, advanced engineering industries, a large healthcare system, strong automotive companies, technology businesses, and thousands of small and medium-sized companies. But Germany also faces a challenge. It needs skilled workers. The shortage is not the same in every profession or every region, but official German information identifies areas including science, engineering, and healthcare as particularly affected by shortages. This is why Germany has been expanding its skilled immigration system. The goal is not simply to bring more people into the country. The goal is to attract people who can fill qualified jobs and contribute to the German labor market. Pathway number 1. Work visa for qualified professionals. One of the most important routes is the work visa for qualified professionals. This pathway can apply to people who have completed qualified vocational training or university studies in Germany or abroad. Generally, you need a recognized or comparable qualification and a concrete job offer from a German employer for qualified employment. An important change is that the job does not necessarily have to be directly related to your qualification for many non-regulated professions. However, regulated professions such as certain healthcare occupations can have additional licensing requirements. This makes Germany particularly interesting for people who already have professional qualifications and work experience. But remember, a random job offer is not enough. You still need to satisfy the specific requirements of the residence permit and employment. University. Pathway number 2, EU Blue Card. If you're a highly qualified professional, the EU Blue Card can be one of the most attractive routes. In 2026, the standard minimum gross annual salary for the EU Blue Card is €50,700. For shortage occupations and certain categories of new entrants, the lower threshold is €45,934.20 per year. The shortage categories include areas such as STEM professions, medicine, pharmacy, nursing and midwifery, architecture and transport planning, teachers and educators, certain management positions in manufacturing, construction, logistics, and ICT services, and other qualifying occupations. Germany has also expanded opportunities for IT specialists. Under certain conditions, an IT professional without a university degree can qualify for an EU Blue Card with sufficient relevant professional experience and the required salary. So if you're working in technology, engineering, healthcare, or another highly qualified profession, the EU Blue Card deserves serious attention. Finding bottom. Pathway number 3, Germany Opportunity Card. Now, let's talk about one of the most interesting options for people who don't have a job offer yet. It's called the Opportunity Card, or Chancenkarte. This allows eligible third-country nationals to enter Germany to look for qualified employment. There are different ways to qualify. One option is having a foreign professional or academic qualification that is fully recognized in Germany. Another option is using the points system. Under the points route, applicants need a qualifying foreign academic or vocational qualification and generally need to achieve at least 6 points. You also need to prove that you can financially support yourself during your job search. For 2026, the official requirement generally is €1,091 net per month, for example through a blocked account or an appropriate declaration of commitment. The Opportunity Card can initially allow a stay of up to 1 year for job searching, and if you find a suitable qualified job, you can then apply for the appropriate residence permit for employment. This is important. The Opportunity Card is not permanent residence. It is a pathway to enter Germany and search for an opportunity. Pathway number 4, professionally experienced workers. What if you have strong professional experience, but your qualification isn't fully recognized in Germany? Germany has created another important route for people with professional experience. For certain non-regulated professions, people with practical professional knowledge may qualify without having their foreign qualification formally recognized in Germany. Generally, the rules include a qualifying vocational or academic background, relevant professional experience, and an appropriate job offer. For the professionally experienced worker route, the official 2026 information specifies a minimum gross annual salary of €45,934.20 for the relevant provision. This can be particularly interesting for experienced workers in technical and other non-regulated occupations. But your exact qualification, experience, and job must be checked against the current requirements. Construction worker. Which jobs are in demand in Germany? Now comes one of the most important questions. Which workers does Germany actually need? Opportunities can be found in areas such as healthcare, nursing, engineering, information technology, science, construction, skilled trades, manufacturing, transport, education, technical professions, and other specialized occupations. But don't make the mistake of thinking that every job is automatically in demand. Germany's labor shortages vary by occupation, qualification, and region. For example, having experience as an engineer can create very different opportunities compared with having experience in an unskilled occupation. Your qualifications matter, your experience matters, your language skills matter, and your specific occupation matters. Do you need German language to work? The answer is, it depends on the visa, profession, and employer. Some immigration routes do not impose a general German language requirement. For example, the recognized skilled worker option under the Opportunity Card does not require proof of language skills, although German is strongly recommended because it can improve your chances of finding employment. But in real life, language can make a huge difference. Imagine 2 candidates. One speaks only basic English, the other speaks English plus German at B1 or B2 level. For many employers, the second candidate may have access to more opportunities. And in regulated professions, language and professional licensing requirements can be especially important. So if Germany is your goal, learning German can be one of the smartest investments you make. What about salaries in Germany? Germany offers competitive salaries, especially in qualified professions. But you need to understand the difference between gross salary and net salary. Your gross salary is the amount before taxes and social contributions. Your net salary is what you actually receive after deductions. Germany also has a statutory minimum wage. Since January 1, 2026, the minimum wage is €13.9 gross per hour, with a scheduled increase to €14.60 per hour in 2027. But skilled professionals can earn considerably more, depending on their profession, experience, location, and employer. And this brings us to another important point. Don't choose Germany simply because the salary looks high. You need to calculate income tax, health insurance, pension contributions, rent, transportation, food, utilities, and other living expenses. Because earning €4,000 per month in one city can feel very different from earning €4,000 in another city. Your real question should be, how much can I realistically save after expenses? Which German city should you choose? Germany isn't just one job market. Different cities have different industries and living costs. Munich is one of Germany's major economic centers, with strong opportunities in technology, engineering, automotive, and other industries. Frankfurt is an important financial and business center. Hamburg has strong logistics, maritime, and commercial industries. Stuttgart is strongly connected to automotive and engineering. Other cities and regions can also offer opportunities while sometimes having different housing costs and labor market conditions. So don't simply ask, which city is the best? Ask, which city is best for my profession, salary, and budget? That is a much smarter question. What about cost of living? Germany offers good infrastructure and public services, but living costs can be significant. Housing is one of the biggest expenses. In major cities, finding affordable accommodation can be difficult. This is why your location can dramatically affect your ability